I'm visiting Body20 today, a gym that is very different from everything that you've seen out there. I tried it myself and I was amazed by the workout that I got. So I decided that I would come here, interview them, and share with you today because this is absolutely great. Guys, I'm with Arthur. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay, so Arthur Sosa is the manager of the Body20 studio here in Pinecrest, and he will be talking to us everything that we need to know and I want you to know about this amazing gym. As you guys may know, I was a roller hockey player for the national team in Brazil, so it's not every place or any workout or any gym that will impress me. When I saw this and I tried it, I was so impressed that I needed to come back here and talk to Arthur to share this amazing place with you guys. So Arthur, for how long have you been working with fitness and specifically with Body20?
Gotcha. So I've been a personal trainer now since 2006.
Wow, a lot of experience.
Yeah,
there.
so personal training 2006. I was also a track and soccer coach. Working on strength conditioning, speed work for student athletes. I was a PE coach for a short period of time. From there, I did also boot camps for several years, worked in the corporate big box gyms as a personal trainer, then fitness director, and then I got into more of the general manager side, membership side. I saw, Body20 was hiring. In 2021, I actually, came by. I met the Crowleys who own the Body20 here in Pinecrest, and they had me do the workout before I can even do the interview, and it was awesome. It was different. The trainers actually really kicked my butt, and I was very impressed. Being an athlete myself, it was just like, okay, whoa, what's this? This doesn't, this is not the regular workout.
I was there, guys. So I totally understand you, Arthur.
In just 12 minutes, I was done. So it was an awesome experience. So that I got started here at Body20, and it was October of 2021, and
Fantastic.
We're now almost 2 years in.
So tell the crowd, why is it that Body20 is so different from the other gyms out there?
Absolutely. So typically when you go to your typical gym, in order to get all the work done that you need to do to reach your goals, you're spending, probably at least an hour in the gym, or up to an hour in the gym, depending. But you're there multiple days a week. Some days you have to come in 5 days a week for your personal training at places. Here at Body20, in just 20 minutes, you're gonna go ahead and see great results. You can come from 1 time a week up to no more than 3 times a week, with our average gym user coming in only twice a week and seeing amazing results.
Now, tell us, why is that? What is the technology that is being used here?
Absolutely. So what we use is electromuscular stimulation. Most people, they know that in order to go ahead and flex and contract your muscle, your brain fires a neuron. Right? So we're gonna actually bypass that and artificially contract your muscle using our technology. So that way you're gonna get up to 36,000 muscle contractions in your 20-minute session. Typically 36,000 muscle contractions, think about it, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna take you several hours in the gym, and we're gonna get you a full body workout, and that's gonna help you reach your goals. We're gonna use up to 90% of the muscles. So you're getting a full body workout, and that just means more work done in less time.
I have to say, guys, it really works. I felt, like I said myself, I had an amazing workout. I actually tried for the first 12 minutes only, not 20, and I was done. I was wiped out. I was sweating, dripping, and I left here really feeling like I had a workout that I had not had for years in my life. So this is incredible.
Yeah, and you left with a smile on your face too, if I remember correctly. So
I was very happy.
Yeah, a lot of people, they're afraid to start working out because they think it's hard. We're gonna try to make it as easy as possible, but we're gonna also cater to whatever needs you have. Knowing that she was a previous athlete, we went ahead and obviously increased the intensity. But we take care of members, and student athletes up to people's great grandmas with clients in their 80s, almost 90 years old. So we're able to cater to them, utilizing different techniques, different types of workouts. But the most important thing is the technology is going to go ahead and contract your muscles. So I can go ahead and lower the intensity, even do therapeutic type of workouts for people to help them reach their goals.
Arthur, so can you touch on how Body20 is beneficial to people in general? And also, what type of people can benefit from the Body20 type of workout?
Great question. So as we talked about Body20, that 20-minute workout, most people, they think going to the gym, they're gonna have to go for a long time, or they want to go for a walk with their, for their cardio, or a jog, and they have to take 45 minutes, an hour. We don't have sometimes that time, especially with, nowadays everything's hustle bustle, but we still want to make sure we have time for our family. So usually what happens is after work or before work, we're taking time away from our family in order to get our fitness in. So we want to make sure that your health, your fitness, your workout doesn't get in the way of that family time. Everybody needs to work out. Whether you're young, whether you're old, everybody needs to be working out. So this is going to make sure you get that time back for your family.
So talking about everybody needs to work out, what group of people can benefit from this?
Yeah, absolutely. From the students from 16 years up, we have several clients that are their parents were working out here, and they're like, hey, my kid needs to work out too. So we have a couple 16, 17-year-olds. You have your student athletes, you have your athletes, collegiate athletes also working out here with us. This is very popular with moms, definitely, especially first-time moms, because they're struggling, having, they want to get their bodies back, but they don't have the time. So this allows them in just 20 minutes to get a great workout. And from there, we have those moms, they start seeing great results. Hey, their husbands are like, hey, I got to get rid of the dad bod. So they're coming by. But we do have a lot of our members between the ages of 34 to 65 is our main client base. But we have clients as young as 16, like I said, and we have clients in their 80s. So it's for everybody.
That's fantastic. Now, one thing you mentioned, obviously, I'm a busy mom. I work as a realtor and I don't have time. Before my realtor career, I was actually a high-level executive in the corporate America, traveling all over. And when I say traveling, it's really like 8 hours on a plane and being away. And I, as an executive, if I had found this before, I think that would have benefited me incredibly, because I was always on the go. And when I came back home, I wanted to be with my family. I didn't have the time to work out.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're not alone, Marina. There's a lot of people that struggle finding the time. Whether it's someone that's in the corporate world, we have VPs of companies that work here. We have those entrepreneurs that, entrepreneurs have to put a lot of time into their businesses. They're working, they don't work that 9 to 5. They're working, from the moment they wake up to the moment they're going to sleep, getting those hours in. And then we have even the stay-at-home moms. They have to work around their partner's time. They have to work around when they can have somebody watch their kid. We do allow, if you have a small kid, you can definitely bring them in and have them sit in your in the workout room with you in a stroller, or if they're a little bigger, they can go ahead and sit there with their iPad and watch you work out. And that's a great way to go ahead and be a good example for your children.
So Arthur, during your tenure with Body20, what was it that impressed you the most, motivated you the most to be here?
Okay. So actually, I was talking about it with one of our members today. His name is Nick. He's been with us for quite some time now. He's in his 60s and he's a tennis player. So he plays tennis. And he was actually talking to me about, because he wasn't able to raise both arms up in the sky. He had some shoulder injuries going on. And most recently, he had been working with one of our trainers, and that's what the focus was. So not only working on, the fitness side in terms of, hey, building muscle, losing fat, but he said, hey, let's go ahead and work on my shoulders. So utilizing EMS and, specific workouts, we were able to go ahead and, allow him to, make that movement. He actually came in excited today saying, hey, let Coach Alejandro know that I can raise my both arms up perfectly fine. There's no pain. I'm feeling great. So we have a lot of clients that are talking about that, the different recovery side. And then one of our members, another longtime member, her goal was just to go ahead and get fit, get healthy. She was there. She loves it. She always recommends people. But she most recently started a new goal this year. She wanted to go ahead and drastically decrease her body fat percentage in order to go ahead and have her abs. And she's in her 50s. So most people in their 50s, their goal isn't to get abs. They just want to go ahead and be able to feel better, move better. But this young lady, she said, hey, it's my goal. And over the past, since December 30th up until May 19th, she actually dropped her body fat percentage by over 10%.
Wow,
okay? So,
that is incredible, guys.
So she was averaging over 1% body fat drop, or close to 2% body fat drop per month. And she didn't really do anything outside of here. She's just doing her 1 to 2 times a week. She'd come in weekly doing her strength training, and every other week she would do her cardio workout.
Okay, very good. Now, what would you say that a customer would say they love the most about Body20?
It definitely goes back to that 20 minutes. It definitely goes back. A lot of clients, they rave about it. They're like, hey, 20 minutes, once or twice a week, I'm in. Because you can put up with anything for 20 minutes, right? I don't have to put up with my father-in-law for 20 minutes. It's rough, right? But I can go ahead and do a Body20 session for 20 minutes.
That's fantastic. That's very true.
I'm just kidding. My father-in-law's great.
Tell us what most people don't know about Body20 that you would like for them to know.
Yeah. So going back to we cater to everybody. We have 3 different types of settings we have in the machine. One of them being the strength training, which is meant to go ahead and build muscle, lean dense muscle. I'm not going to get you walking out of here looking like Arnold, unless you want to. But most people don't know that after the age of 25, if they're not building muscle, they're probably losing muscle. And then women after childbearing ages, their bone density starts to decrease if they're not doing strength training. So our strength training is very low impact. So it's going to help you out with increasing that bone density and making sure you're not losing muscle, you're building that muscle to keep the metabolism going. We have another setting, which is going to be our cardio settings. That's going to go ahead and help you out with your endurance. Most people think that cardio is for weight loss. Cardio is cardiovascular and cardiorespiratory. So it's very important for your heart and lungs. Now, if you're doing cardio correctly, we can lose fat with that, but you definitely want to make sure you're doing strength training as well to build the muscle, to increase the metabolism, to burn fat. Our cardio settings are going to actually have you increase your energy to oxygen demand, so you stay burning fat over the next 72 hours, all right? So up to 30% more fat burning over the next 72 hours.
Very good.
Yeah. So when your calories increased, you're gonna be a little hungrier. So make sure we're not eating more, okay? During that time. And then our third, a lot of people don't know about this setting. It's gonna be called our relax mode setting. Just like it sounds, relax mode. So it's gonna go ahead and send a deeper signal to the muscle, very similar to a TENS unit, which helps us block pain receptors and put blood flow to help speed up recovery. So that's a great setting to use. Let's say you had a rough weekend, you guys went out on a hike or whatnot. Hey, you're sore. Would encourage definitely doing that relax mode session to go ahead and recover.
Excellent, very good to know. I actually wasn't aware of that, so thank you for that.
We weren't gonna let you get the easy setting.
Yeah, I thought so. Now, one other thing, I came here and I had a tryout, right? So for people that are interested in coming to Body20, but they aren't sure if this is for them, can they come and try out on you?
Absolutely. So we do offer anybody in the community a free demo session to come on in, try it out. So what that's gonna look like is you're gonna come in, you're gonna sit with either myself or one of our trainers and discuss your goals. We're gonna talk about your goals, your health history, go over a waiver. We're gonna go do a studio tour to show you the different rooms we have and talk about the different settings and how they can help you reach your goals. Then we're gonna get you suited up into the base layer. Then you're gonna get an opportunity to get suited up and actually try the workout. Now, to go ahead and schedule your first demo, you can text us at 305-972-7737. That's probably one of the best ways to go ahead and reach directly to me. I'll answer, get you scheduled for your workout. We are open from 5 in the morning up until 9 p.m. You can also reach out to us on Instagram Body20 Pinecrest Village Plaza.
And guys, you will go to the captions and have all the information that Arthur just mentioned to get in touch with them. Thank you so much for the interview
pleasure. Thank you,
today,
Marina.
for your time today. And I do hope that you guys get in touch with Arthur and the staff here at Body20. They're all amazing. Schedule your free tryout, and I really hope that you enjoy this as much as I did. Take care, guys, and I see you next time.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel.